time's coming. So, I got one more for you. And this is called Diamond Weight. It's sort of a work in progress, I guess. I mean, everything I write, I always feel like it's sort of just it's a snapshot of my understanding from that point in time and space, you know what I mean? It's all it is when you write it down. It's like, here's what I know from this point in time and space. And then tomorrow it could be totally different. You don't know what I'm going to learn when I go home or when I'm on my way home. I could meet like a fairy or something that grants me this knowledge, or like an ogre or something. You know what I mean? Come on, Trump is president, anything's possible. Give me a break. So whenever I do these things, I'm always like, take it, with a grain of salt, because I might not feel this way tomorrow, right? But right now, this is how I feel. And this one's called Diamond Weight. I'm under the understanding that we should just leave it in the ground, because we can hear the sounds of the earth as it is crying, and they destroy more than what ends up shining. And now everybody's hurting because tomorrow's not for certain. So with death we always flirt and just hide it behind the curtain. It's like pain processing or profane professing. In my brain's no blessing, in my brain's no blessing. It's like fear of the unknown, and I don't even know myself. I'm here all grown like, what the hell's an Oz 12? I used to drown it with an elixir, straight blasted through a mixer. My life was like a fixer-upper with a 26er. I would smash another bottle and just floor the friggin' throttle, acting like I won the lotto. Feed the pain should have been my motto. And so from expectations of decolonization to a realization to institutionalization, from intergeneration down to genetic vibration, I respond beyond reaction, designed for future generations. Because there's a blank white canvas and I just can't stand it, that I can't put color on it like we're always underhanded. With a white paper ceiling and these cold dark feelings, the conditions we are dealing with are situations that you're concealing. From missing to murdered, divisions and mergers, the fishing gets furthered, my wishing is nurture. And so we pray to the spirits and we hope that they hear it. Our illness is just to cure it, and consciousness just to clear it. And take away hopelessness, no more ferociousness, no overdoses is too much for the souls of kids. And we pray to the mothers, the sisters and the brothers and the uncles and the aunties and the grandparents and others, and send them courage to cope and make it over slopes. When they give up, we say nope, and send them the strength and hope to stand for the children, villages against the villains. I'll be your father, I'll be your uncle, I'll be whatever here and willing. Because you're worth more than your weight in diamonds. Just look how far into the earth I had to climb in. Every time that we heard you crying. So no more will we listen to their lying. Because they take it from our children and then deny them the products. Unless their families give and sell the land or take narcotics, removing indigeneity, underfunding depravity, national complacency. Their suggestion is vacancy, refuge within a state, legislative action rate, refused within a fate. Maybe they'll choose to tax it great. You know what rhymes with conservative? People do not deserve to live. Culture don't need preservatives. Liberal narrative alternative. Because if it were little white babies named Decoya and Sakota, it would be national coverage like baby Jessica paranoia. Instead it's blackouts and distractions. They'll call the protest reactions of terrorist factions. And this is literally mothers and daughters and sisters and aunties who've been federally fed up. There was an awakening beginning. The networks have already been set up. So we sent warmth for their hearts and sunrise on their faces, because they're needed in these spaces. Their voices right where this base is. We sent warmth for their hearts and sunrise on their faces, because they're needed in these spaces. Their voices right where this base is. So just leave it in the ground, because we can hear the sound of the earth as it is crying, and they destroy more than what ends up shining. Thank you.